This could end up my favorite 2026 half-ton towable travel trailer. Welcome to HB RV Lifestyle. They call me the Honey Badger because I give it to you straight and transparent about the RV business. This is a 2026 Forest River EVO 2290. It is less than 30 feet in total length, half-ton towable, and the living space in this travel trailer is absolutely amazing. I mean, it shocked the holy crap out of me. Now, if this is the first time you've seen one of my videos, I do about an 8 to 10 minute walkthrough of the entire travel trailer and talk about it without any sound effects, special effects, weird editing, or, oh my God, it's so innovative. All right, let's get started. First off, power tongue jack, 2 propane tanks, and an area to put 2 group of 24 12-volt batteries or equivalent. Obviously, people have different opinions about batteries. I'm not going to get into that in this video. Now, if we come down here in the bottom, most of your Forest River products have the weight and the length stamped right on there. So 6,165 pounds, 28 feet 5 inches if you take a tape measure to it. The GVWR is 8,450 pounds. So realistically, you need an 8,500 pound tow capacity or more, which satisfies a ton of half-ton trucks, Nissan Titan, Toyota Tundra, etc. Now, I love the coloring, the way they set up this aluminum-sided travel trailer. It looks good, really tight. It's prepped for a backup camera, on-demand hot water heater, stabilizers front and back, spare tire, power awning with lights, outside speakers, outside shower, black tank flush, all the real norms that you're used to. Coming over here, you're going to see there's solar on board, made in Oregon. It's pretty cool. All right. Closing the door, you also have tank heaters. So it is set up for 4 seasons camping. JBL sound system. There it is right there. Boom. There's your Go Power 30 amp solar charge controller for the solar panels. Now, one thing I am really enjoying about the newer stuff 2026 is the lighting. And I think what they have done is they've learned from East to West, Brinkley, and Grand Design that lighting is really important, especially when it comes to travel trailers. Now, real quick, I'm going to make a little muffled noise here because I'm going to set my microphone a little bit better. Uno, dos, and tres. Okay. Now, I love the bar stool look with the extra counter space, so this can be where you eat and make food. One-piece sink. Everybody knows I love a one-piece sink, especially if you're a fan of the channel, because I like stuff like pozole, tortilla soup. You need big pots, big pans to cook that stuff. You need a big sink to wash the pots and pans in. 3-burner stove, oven, microwave. Love the cabinetry in here. Good storage. Now, the only thing I'm going to say is I wish this was a little bit deeper. I wish it was a little taller. But outside of that, at least they used the space. I understand why they did it, because they decided to put these big windows in here. They felt windows were going to be an important part of the actual coach. So the cabinets are not as tall as you would get in the past. Now, they make up for it somewhere. I'm going to show you where they make up for it in just a minute. But I also like that they put these nicer looking roll down shades. Now, the only ones that don't have that is obviously the kitchen. They have a blind. That's kind of been the norm. There's some that put roller shades. There's some that keep blinds there. I'm not sure what that's all about. Now, I have the breaker box down for right now. I'll put it back up in a minute, so don't panic about that. Nice, good storage underneath the sink. You can actually put a trash can under there. Very positive. And then you got your drawers. Love the refrigerator. 12-volt electric. Same one they put inside the Rockwood and Flagstaff lineup, as well as a lot of Forest River stuff, Coachman, etc. This is where they make up for it. This is actually a deeper pantry than they normally do. So this was where they make up for that other lack of cabinetry. And they make it up in another spot. I'm going to show you where in just a minute. Until then, we actually have your theater seating with big windows all the way around. So pretty much, if you turned off the lights and it was a sunny day, you would have a lot of natural light and views of your campground, the outside of your campground. Hell, if you want to go back up to a lake or a river, you have like a panoramic view of the actual campsite of nature where you're sitting. Fireplace, and this is another place where they make up for the storage. This little hidden compartment area, that's going to be a secondary pantry. So you can use part of that for your spices, your cereal, etc., and use another part of that pantry for your pots, pans, and stuff that didn't fit up in those cabinets. Now, coming into the bathroom, my only downside of the bathroom is obviously you're doing the rolling door, but again, weight as well as space, you got to take in that consideration. Linen closet, medicine cabinet, decent counter space for like toothbrushes, toothpaste, etc. Again, it's a trade-off. You either put the big linen closet or you put a bigger counter space. So they decided to do the bigger linen closet, little storage underneath. Toilet's in a good position. Nice deep shower, so you don't feel like you're in there in a vice. And then you have the full walk-around bed, big windows on each side for cross ventilation, and you have cabinets above that I'm not going to open for time purposes, but you do have good closet space all the way around. So not bad. That looks like it's an RV King. Short, but got the width. We also have the steps up into it, because I know a lot of people had asked and requested that of some of the manufacturers, and that actually looks pretty good. Now, if you have any questions, all my contact information is in the description box below. Pricing is also available in one of the links. I'm going to put the dealership link where this is located so you can get accurate pricing. But again, that accurate pricing is based on Northern California. You may be more expensive at your local dealer where you're at, depending on shipping. Now, in the top right-hand corner of this video, you're actually going to see another small half-ton travel trailer that I think would work as well, but there's a little twist to it. So until next time, remember that RV always stands for toolkit and sense of humor.